more than the castle here. You come to Ortahisar, you know, walk around. Judy, I'm Eddie. Nice to meet you. What a wonderful town.
Hi.
Oh, what a friendly goat. What a friendly goat. We are all done with the Ortahisar Castle. We might walk around Ortahisar just a little bit and pick up on the charming vibe here. And then next, we're going to be headed off to a new place. We're going to be going to Panchalark Church, which is in near Panchalark Valley, I guess. And supposedly there's not many tourists there either. It has this old historic kind of mystical vibe and just should be kind of secluded and low-key. And that's what today's about. There's no we, it's just me. Like again, I could have went and did a ton of touristy things and large crowds. I just kind of wanted to chill, go off the beaten path a little bit and show a little bit of the places that maybe not as many tourists go. But it's nice, there are some tourists here. It's nice to see that other people are kind of finding this place and actually choosing to stay here. I kind of wish I would have stayed in a town like this, but Gorim is still a pretty nice place to stay. Nothing wrong with it. It's just a little bit more busy, but it's also easier to access things. I thought before we left this town we'd walk around a little bit more and just kind of see. We're gonna have an old fountain. Doesn't look like it works anymore though. It's a nice chill day. It's raining a little bit, but that has stopped. Super charming little area, huh? So there is some hotels and stuff here. So definitely have accommodations if you guys choose to kind of pick this place as your destination. Ooh, another view of the castle. That's cool. So, looks like there's another way you can get up from here too. Get a whole nother view of it. Oh, looks old ruins. Maybe like an entranceway of the castle. Maybe these were cisterns holding water or something. Oh, this is cool. So if you're here, come to the back side of it, walk down and around, and you get more pictures of the ruins and the old establishments that are still here from, you know, like ancient times, I guess ancient times. Way more picturesque than the actual entrance point that you might come through. Cool. I love this kind of stuff, like I'm on an old castle, old ruins, no one's here. Kind of makes you feel like I've just discovered it. Kind of see the little tower in the distance. Very cool. Here's like the gateway. You could just imagine, right? People living here, functioning, maybe horse and carriages coming through here, activities that could be going on. All right, let's continue your journey around this town. So glad I didn't just take off and head off to the next destination. There's always more to explore, you know? Like that's one thing I've learned is be curious, walk around, ask questions as much as you can, get off the beaten path a little bit and see what else is out there. You might even get, like in this case, just a little bit of a different view, which made it cool. Merhaba. I got a cow down there going through it. It's just right in the town center. So down there, there's more towns and stuff. It doesn't look like anybody's even down there. Let's see if we can pick up on the cow. Can you see the cow in the distance? Just doing its own thing in the middle of the walkway there, scratching his head on the wall. Nobody around, just, he must be the mayor of that town. I don't know if I should go down there and check that out or not. Man gets charged by bull. Wow, this town is cool. My kind of town. I think he sees me. He's taking notice of me. This cow. Okay. Old ruins to nowhere. Old staircases. Look at this place. So there's more than the castle here. You come to Ortahisar, you know, walk around. Some cool old ruins around here. Hi, Kiki. Some kitty cats. Hi, Kiki. Hi. Hi, Kiki. Meow, meow. Hi. Hi, Kiki. Kiki 1, Kiki 2. Cool place for a cat to hang out at. The cow's gone. Oh boy, where did he go? You guys be nice to each other. Or not. So. Another like old building in here. I'm guessing this is still Ortahisar, part of the same old town. So as we know, what goes down must come up. So we might go down there and explore, but we'll have to get back up here. Super cool. Hello, is anybody home? Nope. Yeah. Don't just come here to go to the castle. Don't just come to the area where you pull into town at. On the other side of the castle, there's old ruins everywhere. Well, when in Rome, or when in Ortahisar. I feel like a kid. I think that's what it is. I feel like a kid when I'm doing stuff like this. Oh, careful. Just want to be careful. So we're like in this archway, in this old ruined building. I mean, how cool is that, right? So it really is a town of old ruins too. These rooms go back into there. I don't think I need to explore that, but you get the gist. Looks like they're rebuilding some of the town. They're gonna be redoing a lot of this ancient ruin stuff. I really hope they don't redo it all, but they probably will. Because they only have so much, space they can build from. Wow. So cool. So what I learned is that they are redoing this whole place. All the old ruins, they're redoing it all. So I'm glad I got to see the old ruins before they, they're doing a nice job. It looks really nice, and It complements the old ruins well, the style in which they're doing it, but you can see that they're redoing it right now. I like the old ruins better. I think they should have left this part alone. So, wow. Really cool down here on the other side. Some old symbolism. Okay. Look at that. They'll probably redo all this eventually too. Everything's getting turned into a hotel in Cappadocia. Looks like through here there's some old ruins too where people had once lived. I don't think I'm going to go so far down into the valley, but you can see where, oh wow, maybe we will. You can see where, oh yeah, we should come down here. You can see where some old dwellings inside of these mountains. A little different than the chimney caves, dwellings that we have seen around Gourmet. Oh, what a view. You just keep getting different views of this castle. So now, and I didn't even know that this was here, there's a valley that if you come to the castle, you can walk down. On the other side, there's those ruins that we just explored. Then if you keep walking further, you come into the valley and you can see, well, these ancient cave homes. Get a little exercise. Super cool. Oh, I wish I could go back in time and just see what it was like living here. Just imagine what this place was like, you know, at its prime, with all these different structures at their prime, and again, just people living in here and functioning and growing food, and who knows. So we went a detour from the valley and kind of up this segue again here to get a little bit of a vantage point. And that's back the way we came towards the castle. So it looks like this is another way to another part of town that people are actually living in. You see people up there hanging out. Old rubble. Got a pretty good feeling that if I were to come back here in, say, I don't know, 5-10 years, this whole place would look different. Maybe not the valley through here, but a lot of the ruins, and probably more tourism will be coming through here. I mean, it's such a charming town. It's hard to find towns like this that aren't already packed with tourists and stuff like that. So, and you can tell by the way that they're building onto the ruins and whatnot that it's up and coming kind of thing. Oh, look, we could even have like a Siberian Husky maybe. So look, this is a right built into the ruins. They're starting to, they have like old into modern right there. So cool. Hi, doggies. Oh, what do we got here? What do we got here? We got good boy. Hi. 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 Oh, what a friendly doggy. What a friendly doggy. Hi. We got some friendly pup-ups. We got some friendly pup-ups. We got some friendly pup-ups. Hi. And we got a Siberian doggy. Hi. Okay. I'm still cautious petting dogs, even though I know that they're probably super friendly. I love dogs, but... Wow. What is this? Hello. Hi. It's a good boy. Look at the big doggy. Hi. Good boy. Are they all your dogs?
3 are here.
Yeah?
My dogs, yeah.
You live here?
Yes, yes.
It's a great town.
Yeah.
It's like a little hidden secret.
I know.
I'm videoing. I have a YouTube channel.
Oh, right.
But it's okay. What's your name?
Judy.
Judy, I'm Eddie.
Hi, Eddie.
Nice to meet you. What a wonderful town.
It's a funny place to meet, actually. This is a wonderful walk.
Yeah.
If you go along to the Balkan Church.
You can go down there to a Balkan church.
Yeah, you can go right along, and it's the second turn off to the right.
Okay.
And you go up, and it's fabulous.
That's where we're going to go then.
It's beautiful.
It's awesome. I was staying in Gorem. This is my last day in Cappadocia. I decided to come here to check out the church. And then I was like, well, let me just keep walking and see what's going on. And then I found all this, and I'm like, wow.
I know.
I can't believe it.
People just don't really come down because we have dogs down here.
Oh.
But they're fine.
Yeah, they look very friendly.
Yeah, I mean, he's mine. The 2 old ones are mine. This little one, she is a valley dog. She has babies. She has pups.
Yeah.
One. So.
How long have you been living here?
15 years.
You've been living in this town for 15 years?
It's
and your accent, you sound like you're from maybe not here. Not Turkish.
Here. No, not here. No, UK.
UK.
But we lived in all over America.
Nice. Hi.
Middle East.
I would live in this town too. It's very charming.
It is.
I see they're doing like some rehab of some of the old ruins.
Yeah.
It looks like maybe the town is kind of in a way up and coming.
It definitely is. I think it's trying to come up to the Goreme sort of.
Yeah, the Goreme.
Yeah, everything at the moment is boutique hotel.
Yeah.
And I think we're one of the few houses actually in our area.
I hope that they don't change, like even below the castle. I was exploring the ruins there, and then I saw, they're actually building like a hotel at the bottom there, and I thought, man, I hope they don't they should leave some of that ruins underneath the castle alone.
I think they actually will. That ruin was wonderful. And what I've noticed, because we can see it from our terrace, we just have been sort of watching it.
Yeah.
And it's like some little medieval area. But I think they're cleaning it at the moment, so I think they intend to use those caves.
Yeah.
And so they will want the facade, I believe, I hope.
I hope so. Yeah, they should leave some of the ruins alone.
Yeah.
I think so.
I agree. I mean, look at it.
It's great. I mean, even underneath the castle,
yes.
I think those are cool.
Yeah, they are. They couldn't use them for years because of the rockfall from the castle, but I think they've sort of sorted that out.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what a cool town.
I know, it's wonderful. But if you walk along
I will.
the area, it's so pretty, and the wildflowers at the moment.
How far is it from here to the church?
It takes about 15 minutes.
Perfect.
At the most.
That's great.
10 minutes.
Well, it was very nice meeting you.
Yes,
and your puppies.
Yes.
Yeah, see you.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Well, we met a local, and that was cool. So, certain people know about this place. already. It's amazing, really. And so let's go find this church that she was talking about, the Balkan Church. So you can come here, and Goreme, I guess I was saying it totally wrong. Gorim, it's Goreme, like almost sounding French. So apologize for that. So we're gonna head to, wow, up there you can see there's a dwelling, and there's some old markings up there, almost look tribal. As you guys heard, she said a lot of people don't like to come down here because of the dogs. Those dogs were super friendly. Merhaba. Everybody's really nice in this town. I just think this is one of the most amazing places I've ever seen. On the other side of the castle, there's ruins, and then there's a valley, and that's what I've came down through. So in case you're watching this, then you can walk down through here, get up close to some cave dwellings, and then go see an old church. I'm so glad that I decided to come here today. I could be in a tour bus. Nothing wrong with the tour bus. Not dogging that. Just saying, for me personally, I'd rather be down here doing this. It just amazes me how many dwellings are in this region. Like, we're not talking like a small area where, oh look, some people lived here. There's like, it's all through Cappadocia. Whole civilizations of people living here together, and in different eras too. So it's interesting how certain ethnic groups came in here and built this, and then other ones came in and took over, and it has layered history here. And just like everywhere, so much history here is probably forgotten. We don't know all the stories of this place. You know, could have been even wars, battles, storylines, and happenings that we'll never know. But that's what makes it kind of mysterious and fun to be here, because you can imagine. I journeyed off of the main kind of alleyway and found another trail. Found this kind of point. I thought maybe it could be another church, because a lot of the churches I saw had those sharper points there. So I thought maybe that's what we're gonna find. And you know, you can see in the distance there, you can see that's the castle from town. Even off the trail, off the main valley there, it keeps going farther back. There's more cave homes back there, more open areas of grass, and it makes sense why they would live back here. I mean, all they had to do is blow out rock. They had themselves a home. They knew how to cook out of clay pots. They knew how to keep things cool. It just seems very practical to live in this region. Now, I'm sure it wasn't easy. Heck, it's not even easy living in today's times. I think there's a lot of people that wouldn't mind living this way. Kind of cool, man. Now, obviously, they had to protect themselves from outsiders, and the history of this region indicates that, you know, there was always battles and wars and people taking over this region. So, not saying it was easy life. I'm just amazed to be here and grateful to be here. Okay, I'm in my car and trying to find out how to drive down to this place to avoid the dogs. Even though the lady said, you know, the dogs are mostly friendly, I talked to some other locals and they were like, you never know. She was walking with 3 dogs, so she probably felt more protected. I didn't have that luxury, but I think I'm getting closer. I am gonna have to walk at some point again, but we're gonna see how close we can get without the, you know, maybe we can bypass the dog is what we're trying to do. So I think we're making our way back down the way that we came. The roads are a little bit weird and unpredictable, but it's kind of fun to drive through these towns, cobblestone roads and weird corners and not knowing where you're going. Hopefully this little tourist car will make it down and back. I think so. I'm stubborn. So I learned this church that we're going to, hopefully we can make it. There's also an old monastery where these hermit monks lived, grew their own food, and meditated, prayed, and it was a little sanctuary for these hermit monks down here. These old ruins, man. Mud. I don't know about this car in the mud. Of course, it just started raining. Gosh, I don't know if I want to get stuck in that. It probably would eat it up, but I don't know. And then if it starts raining more, I might get stuck, right? It doesn't seem that bad, but you never know with these little load of the car metros. If I was in my car, it would be one thing, but all right, maybe it's this way. Let's see. I don't think it is, but maybe it is. Yikes. Yeah. This is super cool, but I don't think I'm going to make it to the church. Yeah, I just don't think I'm going to make it to the church because I'm not in my car. And I don't know if I want to get it stuck. So, let's see. Sad face. I thought I had it figured out with the car. It's not super muddy, but I just don't know what this car can do. And it's raining, so like by the time I get back there, it could even be raining more. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. This car is like not the car to do that in. Probably I would be okay, but man, you never get stuck in some mud. You're like, I can't believe I got stuck in that. I just don't want that to happen. I don't know, maybe I'll get momentum and just go for it. But I think we're gonna pause. I think we explored this beautiful town pretty well, and then we're gonna head off to a next town. Psych, just kidding. I went for it and we made it. This is the old church. Old hermit monastery. I am surrounded in a valley of old cave homes in Cappadocia. Ancient civilization, no one's out here. I'm at an old church monastery where hermit monks once lived. No damage to the car, that's great. Let's see if maybe we can get closer to this monastery. Jackpot. I'm not gonna be able to hike up in there. It's wet. I can't hopefully get the car back in one piece, but can you believe this place? This is definitely not on the touristy map of things to do. So cool. One of the most coolest things I've ever done. Look at that. You can just imagine monks and hermits living here, doing their daily lives, meditating, praying. Incredible. That's it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. It's a little bit of an adventure. Stay tuned for more. Like and subscribe, and drop a comment, hit the notification button. Thank you for watching this video. All my viewers, anybody who watches this, just much appreciated that you guys do that. Get to see the world a little bit through my eyes. And you guys also encourage me to kind of adventure. I almost gave up on coming here, and I was like, no, we have to come here. So thanks for tagging along. See you guys later.